Hey folks, welcome back to another garage video. In this one, this one probably will be short. I just want to cover a couple of issues I've had regarding my diff. So before I do that though, you can see here I've got some new light bulbs and I can make them change colour and do all sorts of things. They're controlled by my Google Home, which is awesome. But anyway, thought it'd look neat, which it does. But yeah, so from the last video, I drove it around for my birthday. I went into Brisbane and hung out with my dad and that, and went to a concert and drove it in the rain, which was fine. It was good fun. But the Sunday morning when I was going to come back, I went to a place called Brisbane Motor Museum, which is absolutely excellent. But my diff was just being so aggressive and notchy and banging. It was worse than driving with a locker, I would say. And partially my fault because I'm overdue for an oil change in it, and I haven't been using the suggested Cusco oil. I've been using the Penrite Pro Gear, I think it's 8140, which has sort of been fine, but the diff ever since I've owned it has been really notchy because it's been set on 100%, and I didn't know that from the get-go. So they come set at 100%. I would recommend anyone that gets one of these diffs, if you're going to drive your car on the street, forget about 80%, forget about 100%, give it 60, because it's just too much for street driving. And it was kind of manageable, but it was still annoying at 100% when the oil was good. I'm due, well, I think I'm about 5,000 Ks overdue to do a diff oil change, but it shouldn't be this bad. It is just so ultra aggressive. Even I tried a little bit of drifting in an old Hoon hotspot that I used to go to back in the day, and it was just not playing the game. I couldn't. The tyres are a part of it because they're so grippy and amazing, but I still feel like it was unpredictable and difficult to get out because of how aggressive it is. So, I mean, excellent if you're going to track it and just drift your car, set it on 100%. If you've got a track drift car, 100%, forget about it. But if you have any idea of street driving, don't even think about 80 or 100%. Just set it on 60 with a nice cam profile, like maybe dial it down 1. And I'm going to give you a review on this because where I work is a transmission specialist and driveline specialist shop, and we're going to pull the whole diff and rear cradle out and everything in a few weeks, and we're going to look at doing everything that needs to be done. So the diff is just perfect for street driving and how I drive, and I'm not a soft driver, but also make sure all my bushes are good and replace any that need replacing. And I'm not going to replace any with like nullothane or polyurethane. I'm going rubber because I live rurally, and if anyone knows what generally Australian roads are like, if you go solid mount or nollie mount or poly mounts, it is just an absolute nightmare. I've got, many years ago, I put in one of my previous videos 2 poly mounts for the diff cradle housing in there, and it just transmitted so much more noise. It did make it better to drift with and handle, but it, as an everyday, it might be me getting older, I want a good, sporty but comfortable ride, like something that Matt Farah would jump in and go, yep, this is really good. It's not too far gone in one direction away from being a street car to a track car. I still want it to be primarily a street car and then you can take it to the track and not have any issues. So this diff is my biggest priority at the minute. It's that bad, I don't want to drive it. I haven't driven it since the last video, or since I even got it back from before when I made that last video, that it's that bad. It's just too aggressive. And I don't think I noticed it as much, primarily because I used to have cheap Chinese crap tyres with no grip, so it'd slip the tyres a lot more and wear my tyres. But because these tyres are so grippy, it just makes it unbearable. So we're going to find the sweet spot for that. I'll make a whole video about it. I might even do some stuff from work and show you the difference and the changes we're going to make with the clutch packs and stuff. We'll see how we go. But yeah, that'll be in a later video. Otherwise, I am trying to work on the daily at the moment, and I've got another thing booked in for this. So I haven't bought tint in 15 years. My previous Supra was the last time I bought tint, and I just put 20% all around, and I thought that was good enough. I'm going to do the same thing to this, but my daily driver really needs tint. The old tint on it's all bubbling and it looks real ordinary. So I'm going to get some tint I'm getting a new tint guy out here that I've just discovered, and I'm going to get him to do my daily first and see how it goes, and then I'm going to get him to do this and make it look pristine. And if I'm lucky, I don't know if he can do it, but I'll get him to just put in the rear window seal. The rubber seal. It's supposed to sit around here. A lot of people take them out, which when I bought this car, it had been taken out, because what happens from factory on the Series 1 cars, I'm not so sure about Series 2, but it traps water under the seal, and it can cause premature rusting. But I want it in there to make it look better, and we might just try and put a couple of, I don't know, we'll see if we can do something to get the water to drain out or evaporate out by just putting some maybe 1 or 2 mil holes through the seal just on the top, like along it every maybe 20 centimeters or something, and just a few, so the water underneath can evaporate out and it doesn't cause any rusting. Maybe, just put a couple of little drill holes in it. We'll see what happens. We'll come to a conclusion that'll make it work. But it's not like I drive this in the wet, and I don't live in a very humid environment anyway, so not a big problem. The list is looking pretty good. I got a bunch of it off. Yeah, so it's also sort of cosmetic stuff now, other than the diff. I was going to get it packed to 80. I'm going to drop it to 60 because of things I've read on the internet about other people's experience with Cusco diffs. But yeah, otherwise, all cosmetic. And hopefully, I would like to do soon, after I've done the diff and given it a good clean and polish, because I haven't polished this car in a long time, in about 10 years. I want to maybe do a nice road trip with my dad on his bike, and we'll go maybe to Mount Glorious and just stay up there for a weekend and do a good drive, and I'll get some driving videos, and yeah, that'll be a good time. I'd be really about that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Usual length video, like you. See you in the next one. Don't know how long it's going to be away, at least until after I get the diff done, or when I maybe get some footage at work of us playing with the diff. We'll see what happens. All right, thanks for watching. See you later.